Alright, you guys, we're back for another one. This one, sparkling water isn't inherently bad for weight loss.
Did y'all know? Sparkling water actually makes it harder for you to lose weight. If we choose to pose as a degenerate and simply Google this and wonder if it stops our weight loss, the answer you find will be no, it does not directly stop your weight loss. But this is a lie. Right there, some studies suggest it may increase the hormone ghrelin. Ghrelin's the thing that makes you hungry, normally. UCLA's study on this is one of the ones it's talking about. And they had 20 male participants either drinking carbonated or plain water. They noticed the ones with carbonated water had at least triple the levels of ghrelin in their blood, which means you'd be 3 times as hungry because of carbonated water. So for everyone hating on my Google AI results, it's not the only search I'm doing. If you felt that you were on the larger side, it's very likely that carbonated drinks are not the reason that you're on that side. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just saying.
Because it doesn't stop you from losing weight, it just makes you more hungry. So, odds of you eating more and doing less effort go up. I mean, I'm pretty set on that one, so I'm gonna jump right into the videos on this. If you guys think I'm wrong or something, let me know in the comments. That's what they're there for. Blade's health risks with spark.
As a doctor, do you have an opinion about the health of sparkling water versus not?
If you have issues with acid reflux, not a great idea to drink sparkling water before bed.
Okay.
Because it bubbles, makes you burp, some of the acid.
Steve-O's so corporate now.
Yes.
Wow, okay. So that's like a precancerous state in your esophagus.
And I've monitored it very closely with my gastroenterologist.
Yes.
My last endoscopy, the doctor said that I've stabilized and do not need another endoscopy for 3 years.
Fantastic. So Barrett's esophagus usually occurs with individuals.
Okay, so now we're not even on the same thing no more. Way to get off topic.
Debunking the myth one last time on carbonated water. Sparkling water, is it good or bad? Fact is, I think it's good. Well, it depends on what they're putting in it, because that could lead to different problems. But here's what's all over social media right now, is that carbonated water, sparkling water, ruins digestion because it lowers
He looks like a mask. His face just looks like he's wearing a mask.
stomach acid. Not true. If anything, it actually might increase it. It might be an
He just said that, and duh, we know that. Y'all, like, come on, man.
argument for increasing your ability to digest food. But the point is this, what you have to be cautious of what they're adding to it. Now, this seems like a pretty decent product right here, but many of the carbonated drinks aren't, and they can even lead to stroke. I did a video on that in the past. It's not because of the carbonation, it's because more of what they're actually adding to it. Fact is that carbonated water, like this one of my favorite products, can actually be good. If you like carbonated,
Yeah, if it's carbonated water and nothing else, duh. Like, what? Duh. And then additives are gonna change the whole thing, so it's not even the same thing. It's not oranges to oranges or whatever. Come on, man. So far, damn, people be stupid about this. Weight loss not guaranteed.
Today we discuss sparkling ice carbonated water. Is it as healthy as it tastes? They come in an assortment of
Does it taste healthy? It does not taste healthy.
flavors to pick from. So let's talk
It tastes like soda. That's the whole point, is that you think it's soda.
positives first. It has vitamins and antioxidants. Every bottle has 15% of the daily value water-soluble vitamins and fat-soluble vitamins.
Wearing the glove does not work. That feels like you're handling something you shouldn't be handling. I'm judging a lot right now. I'm not.
And because of their 1% juice content, they're able to claim 0 sugar per FDA's regulation. And of course, it only has 5 calories. The coloring comes from fruit and vegetable juice. The negative side to this product is the sucralose, which is an artificial sugar, approved by the FDA.
Duh. How do you think it's no calories and it tastes like soda? Duh. Come on, man. Bunch of dumb people with cameras, man, I swear. Okay. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken. Save me.
Saving money feels right. Just
Come on, Ken. Don't take my money, though.
As more and more of us come to the realization that drinking soft drinks and fruit juices is not good.
Ken does not mess around. Look at this dude. I'm gonna stop him from reading.
for us. We start out on the quest of, okay, so we infuse carbon dioxide into the water, and that's what makes those tickly little bubbles that we all love. Manufacturers want you to drink lots of their products, so they'll add things like fruit juice and sugar to make it taste better. So be an ingredient.
I know.
I want to go through 5 myths that you may have heard about carbonated water, and then tell you at the end of this video about one truth that you may or may not need to worry about when it comes to drinking carbonated or sparkling water. So myth number 1 is that drinking carbonated water causes tooth decay. Now, I've searched the literature thoroughly, and there is literally no evidence in the literature whatsoever that drinking carbonated water will increase your...
I mean, if that were the case, people wouldn't be worried about dissolving teeth after they freaking kill people and stuff. Like, come on, of course it's not going to dissolve. That's dumb.
The risk of tooth decay. I think this comes from the fact that when you add carbon dioxide to water...
Because of the sugar... And I'm sure he's going to say that. Maybe the sugar.
You lower the pH of it a little bit. And so your saliva typically has a pH of around 7. Carbonated water typically has a pH of somewhere between 5.5 and 6.5. So it's a little more acidic, and I think that freaks some people out. But when you actually look at the research on this, it does not in any way increase your risk of tooth decay. Myth number 2 is that it will worsen your IBS symptoms. And I think this comes from the fact that manifest themselves. The supports will increase your risk of bowel symptoms or...
Nah, I agree. That just seems like you trying to find a reason for something happening to you. Like that don't even seem like it make any sense at all.
That carbonated water will worsen heartburn. Again, I think this comes because of the slightly acidic nature, but when you keep in mind the absolute physiological fact that your stomach pH is somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5, so it's hundreds, thousands of times more acidic than carbonated water, you can see that's foolishness. There's no way that that's going to happen. In fact, many people who still have some heartburn or GERD symptoms will drink carbonated water and let out a huge burp, and that actually will relieve their stomach symptoms for a few minutes. So no, it's not going to make your heartburn worse. Next is...
I don't know about that. I think there's some cases where it could make heartburn worse. Let's try myth first. Let's see. Let's go on Ken's side. It's not a complete myth. Yeah, not constantly, exactly. But it's not true. Like, what you're saying is true. Carbonated water doesn't exactly equal bad heartburn, worse heartburn, whatever. But it can, so it's not false. Come on, Ken.
That drinking carbonated water will weaken your bones or lower your bone density.
That's just stupid.
You heard that it increases your risk of stomach ulcers in rodents. So increases ghrelin production. And ghrelin, you may have heard of, it's a hunger hormone.
All right, so we just circle back to home plate. All right, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't camping in the TikTok. People were complaining. I don't care, because I'm not wrong about it. I don't care if it's AI, whatever. I've been looking everywhere. I've looked at every kind of thing. I'm going to look at everywhere. I haven't found a single thing that goes against what I said in the TikTok. So that is still fact. It is not cap. Thank y'all.
Hormone. It tells your brain you're hungry, you need to eat. We don't have a study in humans, so we don't know if this same thing occurs in humans. But I would suspect, based on the distribution...
Yeah. I mean, how are we going to run humans like rats and test that same thing? Of course, we're not going to have a human study yet. But there's a reason we tested it with rats. It wasn't completely like, you know what? Come on, man. Ken, come on.
Curve of all human physiology, that there are a few of us that drinking carbonated water might increase our ghrelin a little bit and thus make us feel hungrier before it's time to eat.
And if people could resist their own urges, there wouldn't be anyone who's overweight. Because you just wouldn't eat. If you didn't need to eat, you just humanly would not. So, I mean, it just falls in with me.
A simple experiment of a month with nothing carbonated and then adding carbonated water back into your diet will immediately let you know if you're one of the few people who has a ghrelin elevation.
And that's what the UCLA test was, which was on humans, which I did say in the TikTok. Thank y'all. That is all.